Today is the day. We are getting ready to get on the train, do some fun things. First day in Lauterbrunnen. Am I saying it right? Got all my hiking gear, and we might make it to the very tall and very scary Via Ferrata. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet or not, so we'll see. Off we go. Of course, there was room for us. We're like the last people to get in, so we're doing it. This is reality. This is Alright, we're walking down, getting ready. We're gonna try to take some footage. I don't know how this is gonna go. Helmets. I hate the way helmets. They always make my eyebrows, they like pull them up and make me look like I'm like really surprised. It's like Botox, but done poorly. But this isn't about me. This is about that, all that stuff. I hope I'm not shaking the camera because I'm very scared. Are you scared?
No, I'm good.
Not even a little bit?
No.
No?
What I live for.
What
You and then this.
Aww. My least favorite part. I hate clipping in.
Clip in.
I'm really slow when I clip, so off we go. Out. My legs are already so sore. I've noticed that I need to just look this way. I can't look that way. And I hate rebar, like with a passion. I hate it.
Yes!
All right, so we just did the thing where you're literally over 600 meters.
If you look at my screen closely, you can see there is a very subtle glare effect which indicates sunlight.
And we had this amazing camera, the Insta360 to take these amazing views, and then we realized it wasn't turned on.
Oh my god, it missed all of it.
No, you're lying.
I think I missed all of it.
No. So this is like a real life experience learning how to vlog, but he did the entire thing one-handed with this in his hand. Bravo to this guy. I was like, do not talk to me. Do not tell me to turn around, take a picture. Let me just get through this. And I had the thing hooked under my arm the whole time. It was just trying to get over with. I'm so energized now it's over. did it. Now, this is the last time I'm gonna unclip. Do not let these YouTube videos lie to you. This is hard.
Really
and
hard.
It's exhausting. And your hands will bleed. I'm bleeding. I'm covered in mud. Was it worth it? I'll have to film like a second part, not while I'm still on the trail. But like, this was hard. And all of these YouTubers that are acting like it wasn't, screw you, because it was. And it's because of you that I thought I could do this on my honeymoon where I want to just relax. It's your fault.
It's awesome. Do it.
So we were just taking a little walk today, day 2, Lauterbrunnen. On our way, we noticed a friendly crane. It looked familiar. And then we realized that this crane is probably the one that we were looking at as we were dangling off the side of the cliff. We are officially at like the lowest point looking up on where we did that crazy, crazy hike. To give you perspective of how high we were, this is what we're talking about. Let's start off this, I guess, reaction to my beautiful Via Ferrata experience. It has been way too long. As a matter of fact, it's been so long that let's fast forward to about 1.5 years later, and I now have a baby. But I also discovered that that baby was also with me on this beautiful hike and death-defying adventure. Baby Wubs has already experienced Switzerland and a Via Ferrata. This explains why I was having a harder time than I thought I would. So let's get into it really quick. So throughout this entire hike, I don't even want to call it a hike. I don't even know what this is. You're not like physically climbing, but you are climbing. It's like you're descend climbing. It's very strange. It still takes a lot of physical ability and strength and courage, really. A few of those things I was lacking at the time because I was pregnant and I did not know it. I would say I was probably 2 to 3 weeks pregnant. I guess some people have no idea and they don't show any signs. I was showing all the signs. I had anxiety, I had insane fatigue, and I could not sleep. I was exhausted. The whole time I was doing this, I just felt like I was losing my mind, but also so emotionally detached from it all. It's such a weird feeling and it's hard for me to explain, but I felt like a zombie. Looking back, I'm so glad I did it because this was seriously such a great experience for me to say I did this, but I would not recommend doing it pregnant. This is hard. You're hoisting your body up a mountain and down a mountain. You have very few things to hold on to. There was one specific part. It seems as though that part of the route was broken. You legit had to just completely hold up your entire body weight off of the side of the mountain, and it took every bit of strength I had. I think the scariest part for my husband and for me was at the very end, there is this very shaky drawbridge. It is so high and so shaky, and if you're short like me, the cables that you're holding onto, I mean, they're like not within reach. I mean, at one point you were just like walking on a wobbly, very long tightrope, basically. But of course, right before I stepped foot on it, the people behind me decided to share that someone had died right there about a month earlier. So that was really tough, but we did it. Halfway through this, I guess, hike or whatever, we actually came across a German mother and son. The son was probably like 15 to 17, and he was shaking. I'm talking like... And you can't go around people because you're clipped in the whole time. So you're kind of at the mercy of whoever's before you. He could barely move. He was like paralyzed with fear. And I found out she had actually fallen during the really crazy Via Ferrata thing where you're like, where our camera stopped working. She fell and somehow someone like hoisted her back up and got her back onto the things. But like her safety cable caught her. But this poor kiddo, like he could not finish this thing. So I hope they're okay. I'm sure they are. We didn't hear about any other terrible things, but they cannot rescue you. So when you go on this, you have to finish it. There is no turning around and there is no rescue force. Maybe, I guess, if something really bad happens, but I don't think there's any place where you can be like, hey, I'm gonna hit a call box and get someone to come pick me up. If you are gonna do this, you have to commit to it fully. If you're okay with heights and you're an adventure seeker, you're gonna be fine. It's more about the physicality of it, and it is so much longer than what these YouTube blogs make it look like. They make it look like it's a short and sweet little thing, and they don't really emphasize that this takes hours, and you are kind of at the mercy of whoever's in front of you. That's your pace, and it's kind of tough. I am very glad I did this. I'm only probably going to go to Switzerland once in my life. This is a bragging rights thing that I want to say I accomplished. I have many friends that would never, including the person that's editing this video right now. So for me, it's like I had this huge accomplishment. This is a bucket list item, but it's extremely challenging and I should have prepared a little bit more. I also probably should have known that I was pregnant, but that's a whole nother story. If you want to talk about it, come to the stream and I will give you the full rundown of how that actually happened. I do wish I could have soaked up the moment a little bit more, but looking back, I'm still so glad that I did it. And I'm really, really, really proud of myself. I am more proud of myself for doing this than getting on national television and singing on American Idol. And I was crying on the bedpost, especially at the state I was in. So yay me, I'm proud of me and I'm glad I did it. But do I recommend it? Honestly, you don't need to do this to have an incredible experience of Switzerland and Lauterbrunnen and the surrounding areas. There are gorgeous train rides. There are awesome hikes. There are views even just out of your window that are just breathtaking. There wasn't anything in it that was like, oh my gosh, you could never get to this if you didn't do this, except the thrill-seeking part and the bragging rights. So if you're a thrill seeker, this is something you like to do, absolutely do I recommend it. But if you're kind of on the fence and you're like, oh my gosh, but is this the only place I can ever do this? I thought this was the only place that I could ever do this. No, apparently Via Ferratas are everywhere and you can do it. At another time if you want, somewhere else. Will I ever do another one? Oh my gosh, please, probably not. But I have a feeling that my kiddo is gonna grow up and be like, Mom, we gotta do this. If you're going on vacation with your friends and family and you just wanna enjoy Switzerland, like it is just absolutely stunning. And it honestly is not the thing I remember most about my time there. I honestly loved greeting the cows and drinking raw milk from a cow. Like we were just walking on a road and they were selling milk out of their farm. I loved going to the local cheese fest that was going on. That was amazing. Just being really independent and kind of sinking myself into the culture a little bit more. That's what I enjoyed the most. Let's just say I will never ever forget this. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me here on YouTube. If you ever want to be live with me, I stream on Twitch. My username is twitch.tv/Janelle, Janell. I'd love to see you over there. I answer all the questions about anything, including my travel adventures, my music from the past, what I'm gonna be up to in the future, being a mom, being a wife, and being a content creator. So follow me on all the things, and thanks for watching.